So hello dear audiences, this is Ahmed Shoykot and I'm with Professor Muzammil Haq sir, and he will be actually talking about Darwinism today, because Darwinism is something which is pretty much provocative when controversial
sensitive.
and sensitive, and whenever we talking about the religious people, they are very much afraid that Darwinism is very much misunderstood, because people like Charles Darwin, in fact he was there in island, and he was having kind of research or kind of observation on some animals, and he came to the conclusion about the human species, and his thesis or concluding was kind of very much against the religious belief system. That's why huge amount of people had great amount of disrespect or kind of resistance towards it. I mean, it actually happened to the Nicholas Copernicus, people like Galileo, and lots of other scholars in the world history. So now I want to ask you a simple question about Darwinist theory, that why Darwinism is so much misunderstood in the perspective of Bangladesh, especially to the Muslims.
To the religious persons.
To the religious persons. Can you just actually explain these things for us then?
Thank you, Ahmed Shoykot, to put a very interesting question. Actually, it is a great misunderstanding about evolution and Darwinism. Darwinism is a part of evolution. It's a version of evolution.
Yes.
So, are people against Darwinism or against evolution? That question is actually a more fundamental question.
Yes.
So, to say about Darwinism, I'm not very much well informed about Darwinism, because I didn't read the book Origin of a Species.
Yes.
But Darwinism is very much relevant and important, because we are talking about Darwinism.
Yes.
Why? And you said that it is controversial, it is highly debated and sensitive and so on. So,
yes.
So it all means that it is significant and is important.
Yes.
It is relevant.
Yes.
Okay. Why it is relevant? Because it involves the very question, where from we? What is the becoming of us?
Yes.
How did we have come in this position that we are right now?
Yeah.
What is our origin?
Yeah.
So that is a philosophical question, and Darwin wanted to answer the question by scientific research and studies. So having said this, let's come to evolution. What does evolution? Is a theory that says that life has evolved from simple to complex.
Yes.
This is the very simple interpretation of evolution.
So the prehistory of the humankind was egalitarian. You're talking about that one as simple? That prehistory, the man from the very beginning was very much communitarian.
Egalitarianism is actually a different thing.
Yes.
In Darwinism, egalitarian may be a related aspect, but not the main theme.
Yes.
Theme is that life has evolved from simple to complex in this position.
Right.
So, for that, the terms has come nature, natural selection, survival of the fittest, and so on and so. The alternative theory to evolutionism is the creationism.
Yes.
That God has created everything as well as human being.
Yes.
Directly in this form, and He has sent them on this earth.
Yes.
Okay. How, we don't know, but in His own way, suppose, not from very simple cell to evolution to these complex entities or human beings.
Right.
This is creationism.
Right.
God has created directly, kun fayakun, let there be, and it has become. And come to existence, and we are in this.
And Darwin is telling that we human beings are the...
No, actually, I'm not, interested in Darwinism. I'm more interested and talking about evolution.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Evolution, which is the basis of Darwinism.
Yes.
Darwinism is a form of evolution. Darwinism is a mechanical form of evolution. There are creative evolution. There are emergent evolution. There are
scientific evolution, social evolution.
There are even different forms of evolution.
Yes. Yeah.
So, The basic concept of evolution is the life from simple to complex.
Yes.
And the alternative theory is the creationism, that God has created directly all these things with all the complexities. He has created the simple one, He has created the complex one, and in His own way that we don't know, He has, sent us, He has, put us in this way, or on this earth, so and so. This is creationism. So among this debate, if you or anybody want to ask me as a professional philosopher, you say which position is philosophical, I would like to say that both positions are philosophical. There is no single philosophical position.
Yes.
Okay. But again, if you want to know, or someone asks me what is your position, actually my position is in favor of evolution.
Yes.
But someone will say that apparently you are a religious person, you are claiming that, and you are a practicing Muslim. How could you be, as a believer, you believe in evolution?
Yes.
But I have a lengthy discussion on evolution in the YouTube. It is a discussion of couple of hours, 3 to 4 hours, and I have talked with some students from different universities on evolution.
Yes.
But within a couple of minutes that I want to, hint the discussion, the main key points of the discussion. Evolution is all about the evolve or the change of the lives, development of the lives. Suppose the tree of life.
Yes.
Okay, tree of life. We are on a leaf, on a branch, a human being. Suppose the closest branch is the apes or the monkeys, suppose. So and so.
Homo erectus, Homo sapiens.
Whatever. I say. As a philosopher, I need not to go within these complexities and difficult terms.
Yes.
I am capable enough to deal all these terminological hazards.
Yes.
The concept is that life from simple to complex. But where from life originated?
Yes.
Richard Dawkins, the prophet of all these things, we can say, his theory was life has come with a asteroid from Mars or any other planet.
Yes.
The seed of life.
Right.
Okay. So the question is shifted. How does life evolve there? How it actually did there? It got there at the very first place, and it has come in later on here on this earth.
Yes.
If you say that this is not in this glass, this is in that glass, the question is just shifted. So if you say that it is not from here but from there, it is begging the question, fallacy, that actually Dawkins has done. Life has come from another planet. So how did it develop there in that another planet?
Yes.
So evolution is silent about the very question. This is more fundamental question.
Yes.
Then come from simple to complex. It is so obvious. The second law of thermodynamics, we know that the entropy is increasing. It's obvious. Everything is getting complicated much and more. It is obvious. So to deny it is a simple story.
The second law of thermodynamics is talking about the destruction of the humanity and destruction of the universe.
Whatever the destruction you call it destruction, but it is giving rise to new form.
Yes.
Nothing is annihilation.
Yes.
Destruction is meaning something new form, transfer of the form. So you see, the evolve of life is obvious.
Yes.
How can a person with common sense can deny it?
Right.
I don't know. Then come to the third and the last part of the question, a most crucial question: why does God feed in this evolution scenario? Okay. How did it happen in this way?
Yes.
How did it happen? You can give a very consistent description about the running of the car without the driver.
Right.
Why it stopped? Because the brake, is pulled. Why it has gone in this way? Because it turned the wheels turned in this way.
So
why you can give all the alone consistent description by minusing the driver.
Yes. So
that will be consistent.
The driverless world is going to be an accident. There is going to be accident.
Now, my point is that if you minus the driver,
yes,
the car will not be running.
We can't be running.
Well, in future, in a decade, suppose there will be no car driven by human being, self-driving, car will be there. But right now, if you minus the driver, the car or the vehicle will not be running.
Yes.
On the road.
Yes.
But you can give a description. This is the problem of coherentism. Coherentism is a theory in our philosophy that consistency is the meaning.
Yes.
But you can give a consistent thing. Suppose what I said to my students, someone is murdered, nobody is found murderer. So from evidentialist point of view, there is no murderer, but reality is that somebody has murdered. So truth and evidence is not the same thing.
Yes.
There may be truth without any evidence, and there may be something evident but not true but false. So you can give a consistent description how things happened. That doesn't give you the answer why it happened.
Yeah.
So God fits in that scenario. If I show you this chart, science deals with the what question in the how format.
Yes.
On basis of observation.
Yes.
And philosophy deals with the what question in the why format, why things happen on basis of
arguments.
So from philosophical point of view, well, evolution is accepted. Why it happened in this way, not in another way.
In another format.
So someone can say that I actually claim it that God has designed it. And there are so many verses in the Quran where evolution is confirmed.
Yes.
Allah says that I do all the things systematically, from simple to complex, from water to this existence, from mud to this human body.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in that long discussion that is in the YouTube, in my channel Philosophy and Life, you'll find it there, and you will be surprised to know that the ancient Muslim philosophers and thinkers, they en masse supported evolution.
Yes.
We had a chart of Ibn Sina, how human, souls develop from, inanimate material form to plant form to animal form to this human life.
Sir, I want to interrupt you.
Jalaluddin Rumi had a poem.
Yes.
I read it, that where he, a lengthy poem where he described the becoming of the human being from evolutionary process, evolutionary process.
And Umar
Khayyam. And I can, relate to you our present day thinker, suppose Maulana Akram Khan. Akram Khan was a rationalist, and he supported evolution, but not Darwinian evolution.
Yes.
Okay, Darwinian evolution is a mechanical evolution. Nature is not an entity, but matter selects.
Yes.
So, if someone is not conscious, is not an agent, is not a person, how can he select?
Yes.
Richard Dawkins has shown an example of selection. He divided the audience with a question, and he has put another question and divided the audience. He put another question and divided the audience. In this way, he has come to a person, a specific person, and he said that when I was putting the question, raising the question, I was not knowing that I will come here to this person.
Yes.
But apparently it seems that I have put these questions to select this person. This is called anthropic principle.
Yes.
Anthropic principle. It apparently looks like that the process has been set in this way for the becoming of that person. But it may come blindly. But the problem is that this is not science. Science should have testability, science should have reproducible characteristics, and anything of science should be testable.
Yes.
So what they are saying, in the name of evolution, the scientist people, they are misusing science, because if you throw some colors on the wall, it may be a drawing. If you shoot without opening your eyes, it may hit the target. Okay, if you keep a monkey on a typewriter for infinite time, it is possible that the monkey will be able to write a prose or poem or poetry or anything meaningful. But those are very silly approaches.
Right.
Those, probability is so minor that they are statistically very insignificant. So why do the atheist people believe in that very, very insignificant, tiny possibility
Yes.
that something can become without any purpose. So if there is a God and he has done all these things systematically, he must adopt evolution to create man.
Yes.
That could be an argument.
Yes.
But this is not scientific argument. This is a
philosophical argument. Okay. Thank you so much.
This is, in philosophy, this is called, the cosmological argument.
Yes, cosmological argument. Thank you so much for watching this one.
Thank you.